Previously, on What If, Virat did everything he could to get his boys back in the series, smashing the English bowlers all around the ground. However, his teammates preferred to kick their stumps over and allow 11 pasty white men to dominate them. Does Virat deserve better? Welcome to another episode of What If Virat Played for
Pakistan! What is going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our What If series. Today we are back with the Black Caps coming to town. The first of a three-match test series between two very, very good test playing nations. We are playing on a wicket that is absolutely cooked as always, and I tell you what, after the disappointment of last series against the Poms, the Pakistanis and Virat will be looking forward to getting into this one. The coin goes up on a nice overcast day. We've got Malto and Wayno in the middle. New Zealand call tails, it never fails. And there you can see a hard, grassy, dry, heavy, mangled wicket. Kane Williamson looks at Babber and says, "Brother, we are going to have a bowl. Strap yourselves in, ladies and gents. This is the What If series of Virat Kohli." And out he comes to bat. Familiar territory as always. He's repping that green helmet. He looks hot and ready to go. Babra's arm down the other end as the score goes to 90 for 3 with 27 overs in. Neil Wagner steaming in, left arm round the wicket. He gets short to Virat. It nips away and it whips past his nose. No run. We need to stay disciplined today. We have all the time in the world. You'd think Wagner's going to go short. No, he gets the full toss out. Interesting. Well, it's all about believing in ourselves today. Can we get Babber going? There's the short one from Wagner. We hit it to gully. No run. Well, you'd almost say that the World Test Championship finals are laying on this bloke's shoulders as he steps into his work today and he finds cover point. That is a superb shot. He's not going to pick up 4, but he gets off the mark with a couple. We tried to implement some baseball against the Poms last series. It kind of worked, but we weren't supported. Southey comes in. There's a little bit of nibble in this wicket. Southey in, trigger across. Virat just leans on this beautifully. We nutmeg Wayno. Is this going to be the first boundary of the test match? Get over, get over. Does it? Yes, it does. Colin de Grandholm in early. This could be a tricky pace for Virat. Oh, yeah, look at that. This is going to be a nightmare. Yes, the good thing is he's got both men out on the leg side, but he mixes up his pace. Once again, get the trigger movement in. This one, 130 clicks. We get the inside edge. We good enough to come back for 2. Oh, yes, that's brilliant. Good running. Bubba up and about. He then kicks him over. 110 for 4. De Grandholm in, nagging away at that length, and Virat says, "Hey, brother, you're going to need to be a little bit better than that. Maybe a little bit quicker, otherwise I'll keep punching you through extra cover for 4. Superb. Well, this is what we've come to see. The big fella just leaning on length and pressing it through the gap. That is as textbook as it gets. Oh, I could watch it all day. Implementing that baseball mindset. 16 off 19 to Grandholm in. This time he gets 2 straight and we just work it to the man at forward square. Good batting from Virat. The Trent Bolt into the attack, getting a crack at the goat. He uses that angle this time. Virat whips him leg side. He doesn't get all of it, but he's picking gaps and taking the picket fences. That's what we love to see. And he continued to build his innings. 1s and 2s were the key against a very patient Black Caps attack. The occasional boundary Virat had, but he worked continuously with the middle order so Pakistan could put on a decent first innings score. We've got ourselves into the 30s. Yet another solid start for the big fella. Shaquille down doing his thing. Wagner over the wicket this time, and we peel this behind Wayno at square leg. Another couple's going to go towards Virat, and I'll tell you what, no one looks like getting this bloke out at the moment. 142 for 4. Positive intent only. Wagner over. There's the full toss. And Virat says, "Hey, have some of that, you dog. Get back to the top of your run up and don't dish that shit up ever again." Well, this is a vicious Virat today. 39 off 43. He's going through the gears as he gets a short one on the chops. He gets his hands up and he runs down the other end, gets himself to 40. And New Zealand's still trying to work out the best plan to this bloke. Southey into the attack with that wobbly seam, and this one nips away nicely. You'd think that they'd just keep plonking it outside that off stump. Wait for Virat to do something silly as he guides this to gully. Tim around the wicket. You'd expect a short one here. There it is. Virat takes it on. Has he got all of it? No, he hasn't. Lucky one hand, one bounce to the man at fine leg. Well, heart in mouth stuff for Virat. No stress as Wagner comes in and round the wicket. He's known to bowl a short one. This time we get on the back tide and we gate it down to third man for a single. Kyle Jamieson into the attack. New Zealand bowlers continue to rotate. He rolls in half volley. Virat says, have some of that with your shit old bleach blonde hair, Eminem, and go and pick it up from the boundary. He smokes him for 4. Well, he tried the cheeky little cross-seamer and Virat was too good for it. He gets himself to 48. Jamieson in and does him. All ends up well bowled. Been a beautifully timed innings. Eminem rolls in. Virat steps across with the traditional leg glance. Says, yep, that will do. And I'll get the bat up in the air. Wayno, show us your arms. Another 50 for the big dog. You'll be empty. Well, 52 off 57 in the blink of an eye. Jamieson in. Virat plays and misses again. Let's go the next stage, big dog. The foundation has been laid. It's all up to him now. See if he can get the 3 figures as Jamieson starts to get them hooping round corners. And Virat put his hard hat back on, got his hammer and nails out and continued to build an innings. Before you knew it, he was working through the 50s. He was working through the 60s and managed to get himself into the 70s as the Black Caps toiled away and Pakistan continued to put on a solid first innings score. The partnership continues. 212 for 4. This is beautiful from Pakistan. Virat to 81. Jamieson in. We press this to cover no run. So you can see the plan from New Zealand. They want the offside pack. They want to bowl to it. Virat steps across and goes bang over the leg side. This time it's aerial and it goes all the way for 4. Super shot from the big dog. 15 away from 100. The short leg comes in. We know Wagner likes to bowl a lot of short balls. This time he's outside the line of off and we dribble this to backward point for a single. Just as we get going, we lose another wicket. 223 for 5. Can Virat consolidate? He gets one through the covers off Wagner. These are all bonus runs. We're not going to pick up 4, but we're good enough for a couple to take our score to 88. 2 very different fields from the Black Caps here. Jamieson flooding the offside as per. He rolls in for the last of the 65th and Virat steps on it, takes the single to conclude it. He gets himself to 90 and after 65, it's 229 for 5. Well, 10 away. Wagner comes in over the wicket this time. This is interesting. He bumps Virat, who looks to get some hook on it. He doesn't get all of it, but good enough to take a single. Kane Williamson calling on the big dogs. Trent Bolt, the left armour, into the attack. Short leg for him. Virat gets on his back tight and punches him back over his head. Has that gone all the way for 6? Oh, yes, it has. What nervous 90s. Oh, that is shot of the episode and maybe even shot of the series. Well, just like that, he gets himself to 97. Narshar down the other end, yet to face a ball, and this time he pumps it down the ground. He tells Narshar to hurry the fuck up and get back, baby. It's not going to be 3, but it's going to be good enough to get him to 99. Well, here's your moment, Virat. 99 off 120. He has done it all this series. Bolt in, he steps across and whips it down a fine leg. A single will do, ladies and gents. There is yet another 3-figure score for the GOAT himself, Virat Kohli. Take a bow, son. Well, that is as good as it gets. The Black Caps had no answers for him. It was faultless, absolutely faultless. He has been creaming them all round the joint and he'll continue to do so. I'm still getting over that back foot drive for 6. One of the great shots of the World Test Championship. De Grandhomme into the attack. A little less pace and Virat presses. He presses nicely. Laid out the gates. Is this it? Is this it for him as he run himself out? No, Virat. No. This is not what the doctor ordered. I knew I felt laid out the gate. This is the only way the Black Caps want to get us. I can't even speak. This is out by an absolute mile. Virat, no, he's gone. Run out Trent Boult for 101, and it's 8 for 242. Well, when you least expect it, one of the great knocks for Pakistan cricket came to an end. Virat running himself out on a... Well, when you least expect it, Virat running himself out for 101, and just like that, another Pakistan collapse, all out for 271 in the 90th over. New Zealand in reply, putting in a shift after 105 overs. They were rolled for 403, leaving a tricky situation for the men in green. We're going to pick up play in the 19th over. We trail by 71 runs. We're 61 for 3. The World Test Championship hopes lay on one fella and one fella only. Can he at least give the boys an opportunity to win this? I have no idea. Virat, just get it done, son. And out he rolls for innings number 2. A crafty, crispy ton in the first, and now he finds himself pretty much in the same situation at 61 for 3. Trent Boult, the man who run him out, comes round the wicket, and there's the trusty forward defence for no run to start things off. Well, at least we have Imam down the other end who's going all right. 35 off 63. Virat gets the front foot going. This time he takes off nice and early, gets himself off the mark. Second ball, you'll be outie. I think we need to be a little more patient this innings. The Bazball stuff and the intent worked first, but you got to read the room and just wait for your time, and that's exactly what we do off Kyle Jamieson. Virat getting that trigger and that glance out. Can he come back for 3 on the arm? He does. This will conclude the 20th, and Pakistan go to 66 for 3. Boult continuing into his 9th. Virat goes back and he slashes. What about this Bazball stuff? Have some of that. That is a cracker. Well, the things we love to see. The left armour goes round. He ran him out in the first dig, and Virat says, nah, I'm not having any of this, brother. Go and pick it up from the boundary. Well, that brings about a change in the field. Third man goes back. Extra cover opens up. He bowls a short one. We play inside the line. 22.2 bowled. Richie would be proud. Hope you're doing well, big fella. Southie in. We punch this to mid-on, no run. To tick away nicely. Virat chancing his arm. Southie finding the edge on multiple occasions. At one point, 2 outside edges and a French cut going for 4. So you couldn't really say Virat was going through the gears, but the runs were piling up, and Pakistan continued to chip away at this deficit. Well, I tell you what, it hasn't been convincing, but this partnership has been brilliant. 47 off 43. De Grandhomme in, and there's another schnick that goes down to third man. The 50 comes up for Virat in no time. 44 rocks, 75 schnicks, and 51 not out as he continues to dominate this test match. Not convincing second time round, but I tell you what, we take him as we lean on another one through extra cover off the Grandhomme. Is this going for 4? No, it's not. We'll keep it at 2. And Virat, just settle, brother. Well, the deficit is at 9. Imam taking his time. Virat counter-attacking. This time he punches down the ground again. Mid-off on the ring. So he's only going to keep it at 2 as he steps over it. Got to stop doubting myself. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's no need to be patient. Just play your shots and go with the game. De Grandhomme in, we use a full face, punch it to cover, no run, 31 a bowled, and that's 125 for 3. Such a tricky situation. We've done so much hard work to get to this point. Now we have to try and find 300 more runs as Jamison's in, and we just let this one hit the bat, take the single down to third man. No spinner for the Black Caps, just the quicks as De Grandhomme's in. Virat full face of the bat, punching out to mid-off, 33 a bowled, and it's 127 for 3. The story of Pakistan's World Test Championship continues, just losing wickets at the wrong time. De Grandholm in, he goes short. Virat steps back in frustration, slaps this down a third man. Give him another boundary. Well, it's a one-man ban. I reckon I've said it 3 times an episode for the last 9. Wagner round the wicket, the left armour. Virat once again just watches it onto the middle of the bat and guides it down a third man for 4. Thank you very much, Molto. Well, he's making this look easy now. The lead is around 20, 6 wickets in the shed as he gets full this time. Wagner, the London Bridge comes out and he gets down. Oh boy, we did not need a repeat of the first innings. Did someone whisper twin tons? I don't know. Wagner in, short ball, Virat lifts it. Oh, he's been caught at gully. Cricket 22 of Stooge, just as if that's happened again. This game sucks. Well, he come round. We looked to loft it this time. And, well, I've never seen Gully take a catch like that. Tom Latham, of all people. Virat's gone. The test match is as well. And it's 5 for 162. Well, believe it or not, Virat was dismissed for 71 at a run of ball, and the collapse happened yet again. Pakistan all out for 224 in the 58th over, and that left the Black Caps a cheeky 96-run chase. They lost 4 wickets along the way, but ultimately got there in the end. Pakistan on home soil have bottled it. Virat is trying all he can, but it's frustrating now. The Kiwis win this nice and easy and pretty much put the Pakistanis out of the World Test Championship finals. Well, if we have a look at the table, you can see we've played our 13 tests, 6 wins, 7 losses. It was so promising at the start. I think we won our first 4 or 5, but we have hit a brick wall and we have hit it fast. Just consistent L's along the way, playing poor cricket as a team. I guess Virat can't really take any of the blame. He's doing his best, but the Pakistanis have thrown this one in the bin. You can see the great man sitting there at second overall in the runs. 13 matches, only 25 hits. He's made 1,666 runs, 7 tons, 8 50s. He has not missed. He's taken a couple of catches, if you don't mind. A solid average of 66.64. And boy, at this rate, the Pakistanis don't deserve him. But we are going to leave it there for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for being with us. It was another gallant effort from the big man, Virat Kohli, but it wasn't to be. New Zealand taking a 1-0 lead in this series. We'll have to see if the boys can put in a shift next time. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below. And I look forward to catching you all in the next episode of What If.